Okay guys, this is going to be part 3 of my 4-hour recall that I went through. I was just starting to pack up and then it popped in my head, you know what, I really didn't go over some of the test questions because yes, for the 4-hour recall you are going to have to take a written exam along with a shooting exam. Okay, it's the same thing with a 28-hour course. You need to do a written exam, you need to score over a certain percentage to be able to pass. Same thing like school. If you don't, then come back again. Good luck next time. All right. So it's the same style of exam for pistol as it is for the shotgun and for the rifle, with some differences. Okay, with the pistol, there's no real illustrations for what they're asking. For the rifle and for the shotgun, they have illustrations just to make it a little bit easier. It's like, okay, what is this? 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 So on and so forth. They go through and they want to make sure that you are familiar with every single inch of your weapon, which I cannot stress this enough, guys. If you are going to become a armed security officer, take the time, learn. Learn about your weapon. Learn about guns in general, which I highly recommend for anybody to do anyways, because quite frankly, there's a lot of misinformation out there, and the more you learn, the better. The easier it becomes to understand what it is you're doing, what it is you're looking at, how to be able to handle the weapon, and be able to differentiate in between a bunch of other stuff, but we're not going to get into that right now, okay? That'd be a video for another day. Okay, so for example, a question that would be on the test would be for shotgun rounds. Okay, what kind of round does a shotgun have? What is the name of the load? Which I just gave you right there. No, actually I didn't give you right there. So the name of the load in there is called a shot. What is the part in between the powder and the shot? That'd be called the wad. Okay, just simple stuff like that. If it takes you a couple of minutes to learn, it's going to save you a lot of headache. And yeah, there's no real trick questions on the test. There is none. Very straightforward, very simple. Is this illegal or is this illegal? Is that legal or not? So on and so forth. Okay, so that's going to be the stuff that you're going to want to study up on, look over, go over. And the more you know about the laws in your state, the better. The more you know about the laws of what you can do and you can't do, the better. So take a few minutes, watch a few YouTube videos if you need to, or just contact your state's department that would handle the license for that. Okay? So one thing to differentiate: you never use hardball ammunition in a sidearm. You always use hollow point. Okay? A good idea to always do is contact your local law enforcement agency. Because yes, this is going to come down to a point of legality. Okay? What ammunition they use the same one. Because if it's good enough for law enforcement, it's good enough for that. And yes, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's going to be a lot of legality that's going to go into the job. So you need to understand that when you're going into this, when you're signing up for this job, is you can be sued just as easy as the cops can. Okay? One, get yourself insurance. And yes, a lot of the places that offer classes, they have insurance that they will recommend. When I went through Riggs Gun Shop, they actually had an insurance rep came out, and I bought insurance for myself and for my wife that covers me on duty and off. For the both of us, it cost me like $35 a month. 32 to 35 if I turn on the all 50 states. So no matter where in the country I go, I am covered. If I have to shoot somebody or I got to get in a fist fight to defend ourselves, I'm covered. I call them, I let them know where I'm at, let them know what goes on. They will have a lawyer come out there and represent me and keep the cops at bay. Okay? So, lawyer up, don't say anything, have yourself insurance, because yes, it is going to come down to that. It's going to come down to a lot of different things. Okay. Now, getting back to the ammunition. Whatever law enforcement uses, I highly recommend you purchase that ammo for whatever sidearm and caliber that you carry. Okay? Never carry hollow points. My correction, I stand corrected on that. Never carry hardball, carry hollow point. Do not carry frangible. Okay? No rip rounds, no nothing like that. Simple, straightforward hollow points. Personally, I like going with Remington Golden Saber. Okay? Tried, true, absolutely fantastic. Okay. Rifle ammunition. Hardball. Shotgun ammunition. 9 pellet, double barrel, pardon me, 9 pellet, double-aught buck is what's allowed in my state. In your state, they may carry something different. The laws may be a little bit different, okay? But carry those. Okay, now these I have for my own personal use. They never carry with me to work. If I'm working on a security job somewhere, they never go anywhere. I have these for my own personal use. Okay, these stay home. There we go. Keep the crayons at home. Okay. So that is pretty much what we're going to be looking at for that. Now, something I wanted to go over real quick for body armor choices. There are a lot of great companies out there that make great armor. Myself, budget friendly. I went looking around and I actually found a good company. It's been over a year. I don't remember what the brand was, but I got level 3A plus armor. It'll stop 12 gauge, 44 Magnum, 9mm, any of the smaller calibers you're probably going to be running across, which, yes, I plan on actually upgrading the pleats in here so that way, no matter what, you're going to be covered in all kinds of different scenarios. A good thing to do is also get a shock plate to go in there, because yes, once that hits, that's going to hurt. That shock plate is going to help you absorb that shock a little bit easier. It's not going to take it all, but it's going to help out a lot. Okay, so for myself, I went on AliExpress. I spent like $2. I got this one. Some do identify me as security. Nothing that's going to blend into the vest. You want something that's going to stand out. Okay? If you're going to carry medical supplies on you for doing CPR, for patching up holes, or just even a tourniquet to be able to stop the bleeding of some, have something to identify yourself. Get training to be able to do that stuff, because it's going to help out in the end. Another point of legality. Just remember, everybody wants to sue you. No matter what, everybody wants to sue you. Don't give them a reason to. Okay? Now, let's face the elephant in the room. Okay, something happens. Have something that's going to help the first responders identify, like, hey, this is what we need. He's got an O negative patch. Get him O negative. This is what's going on. Let's face it, ladies and gentlemen. This is a no bull deal. This is not a game. This is what's going to end up saving your ass. It's one of the things that's going to end up saving your ass. A big one. The pen is always mightier than the sword. Alright? Always carry a writing utensil on you. Okay? But the biggest thing to have on you, a charming disposition. Because I'm going to tell you right now, that's actually helped me out a lot more than anything else. If you can solve the issue with this, rather than this, you won the battle every time. Okay? And, you know, I'm going to put a video on later of some things to do as a security officer versus some things not to do as a security officer. Okay, the biggest thing, just relax. Calm down. Know and understand the laws. Know and understand what you can do and what you can't do. And understand, you know, you're human and emotions may happen, but at the same time, you also need to know when you need to take a step back and you need to walk away and be like, okay, you know what? I tried being nice. I tried working with you. No! Here comes law enforcement. Now you get to deal with them. And I get to stand back and smile. Biggest one of them all. Remember, use this use this last. If you can solve the issue with this, you got it perfect every time, which is one thing I recommend for anybody who's looking to do armed security. Take some time. Do it unarmed for a while, because once you hone those skills as an unarmed officer, being able to solve an issue with this for any kind of minor issue, you're going to be less inclined to reach for the gun, and which is going to become less of an issue later on down the line. Okay, if you're going to be one of those guys that's going to be reaching for the gun first, you're going to become a liability, and the companies don't like liabilities. Take some time. Learn how to calmly communicate with people better. If that's something you need to work on, do that. I spent years in unarmed security before I decided to go armed. Been wanting to do it for years, but the price was always so heavy. Now that I had the money, I had the ability, boom, got it done. And yes, the world of jobs will definitely open up for you. But never forget, use this, use this. And that will always save your ass. Along with and a pad of paper. Alright guys, so that's today on Working Man's Defense, part 3 of my 4-hour requalification. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask. I have no problem answering any questions I can. If I don't remember something, I'm going to tell you I don't remember. And I'm going to try and point you in the right direction of somewhere to look to be able to find the answer that you're looking for. Okay guys, so stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and rock on.